How the narcissist's behavior is the cause of their own paranoia. Have you witnessed the narcissist's paranoia? It's as if they feel the whole world is out to get them, that everyone is plotting against them. They are constantly on edge and defensive. They think that everyone is watching or following them, and they are preoccupied with these thoughts and ideas, so much so that they move through the world distrustful, suspicious, and hostile of everyone, including you. Have you noticed how they constantly doubt well-intentioned people that are trustworthy and truly kind? I remember a narcissist telling me that my empathy for others, that it was naive, that people are always going to take advantage of and mistreat other people when given the opportunity. So he believed that he needed to strike first and take advantage of people first before they inevitably did that to him, which meant that it was, an incredibly unhappy life. He was pretty miserable when life did smile upon him occasionally, when he landed the job, when he met a great group of friends, when he started dating a great person. He couldn't even trust what was right in front of him. It's as if he was always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Welcome back to our channel. Today, let's look at how the narcissist's behavior causes their own paranoia. So narcissists' constant need for control and superiority fuels their own paranoia and insecurity. We'll discover the reasons behind this in a moment. Before we jump in, if you find this content valuable, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our empowering content, which will now be released weekly. Let's dive in. Understanding paranoia. So paranoia is a state of extreme distrust and suspicion of others, often fueled by irrational fears and a belief that others are conspiring against you. The narcissist's need for control. So narcissists have an intense need for control over their surroundings and relationships. This need stems from their fear of vulnerability and their desire to maintain their inflated self-image. Constant need for validation. So, as you know, the narcissist's constant need for validation and admiration leads to insecurity. They fear that others might not meet their expectations or may discover their true flaws and vulnerabilities. The fear of losing control. So narcissists are terrified of losing control, both over their own emotions and then the people in their lives. This fear fuels their paranoia, leading them to believe that others are plotting against them. Projection of their own behavior. As you know, projection is the name of the game. So narcissists often project their own negative traits onto others. Maybe you've experienced this. They may accuse others of being untrustworthy or manipulative because they themselves engage in such behaviors. How many times, right? How many times have you experienced this and been in a relationship with a narcissist who keeps accusing you of the very things that they are doing themselves? So in a romantic relationship, this looks like the narcissist accusing you of cheating when they are actually the ones cheating in the relationship. At work, this could look like coworkers accusing you of not doing enough, of not carrying your load, not doing a good job in your role, when in actuality, they are the one slacking on the job. Creating enemies. The narcissist's behavior, marked by manipulation and exploitation, can create real enemies in their lives. Their paranoia grows as they perceive these enemies as threats to their dominance, and what goes around comes around, so this is eventually going to catch up with them. The lack of trust in others. So due to their own untrustworthy behavior, narcissists find it difficult to trust others. This lack of trust also fuels their paranoia, leading them to suspect that others are as manipulative as they are. Just think about how difficult it is to live life like this, believing that everyone you come across is just waiting to take advantage of you. Fear of rejection. So narcissists fear rejection deeply as it threatens their sense of self-worth. Their paranoia intensifies as they worry that others might reject or abandon them. So just think of how exhausting this would be, trying to get close to people and then pushing them away when they get too close. Isolation and alienation. When people eventually start to see the narcissist's true colors, they start to distance themselves from them. I've been in situations where the narcissist has lost friends overnight when the truth has been revealed about the narcissist's bad behavior. I've seen, the narcissist in a matter of days lose their reputation that showed they were a good person, an outstanding citizen, a person of character, right? That reputation changed overnight to disgusting, despicable, and a person that no one wants to be around. The narcissist's behavior ultimately drives people away, leading to isolation and alienation. And their paranoia worsens as they feel increasingly alone and unable to rely on others. That's a pretty scary thought, thinking that you're here in this world by yourself and you can't trust anybody. Seeking external validation. So despite their grandiose facade, we know that narcissists seek external validation to soothe their deep-seated insecurities. Their paranoia stems from their dependence on others' approval. So this is a catch-22. The narcissist desperately needs people for supply, but they desperately need to be loved, right, by the very people that they eventually push away. Escalating paranoia. So as their behavior pushes others away, the narcissist's paranoia escalates. They may become increasingly suspicious, manipulative, and defensive. And you may find that in their old age, they are even more miserable and even more disgruntled. And they have a whole lifetime's worth of broken and failed relationships. So that concludes our discussion on how the narcissist's behavior causes their own paranoia. Remember that the narcissist's constant need for control and validation creates a self-perpetuating cycle of insecurity and mistrust. If you found this video enlightening, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for even more empowering content now coming weekly. So thank you for joining us today. Let's continue fostering self-awareness and compassion in our interactions, and may we all strive for healthier connections with others. Until next time, take care.